Welcome back to Championship Sunday. We are here for the Bronze Pro Women's Singles. On court we have Yufei on the far side in blue, and closest to the camera, Sahra Dennehy. Now, my name's Dan Sarkis and I'm joined here with Broden Cox. Broden, what a great day in Brisbane it is today.
It is an awesome day today. Weather's perfect.
Now players just going through their warm-ups.
Right, Yufei? Good luck, ladies. 0-0.
Time in, says head referee Dave J.
One zero.
Early 2 points there from Yufei Long.
2-0.
2-0 here early in bronze medal match.
Side up.
Now, Broden, tell me about these ladies in their draw on Thursday. It was they played, obviously qualified for Championship Sunday. Now, tell me about the semis and their draws going through. Oh, fantastic point there. Sahra Dennehy gets that one.
So Yufei copped a difficult match with Andy, going down 3-1. It was a close fight with it, but Andy just prevailed too strong there. And then Sahra played against Rose and ended up going down 3-3.
Two-one.
Great shot there down the line from Yufei Long. From Shenzhen, China, the #1 shuffle draft pick from the Sydney Smash. Sahra Dennehy, fantastic player just from the Gold Coast. So one from Shenzhen, China, and one from an hour away down the road, as we see points going early on both sides. Now, of course, we just had our pro women's singles gold medal match, in Andy Diko-Savjevic taking that game in 3 games against Rose van Rijk.
1-3.
And this will finish out our draw for the pro women's singles. Bronze on grandstand court here at the Queensland Pickleball Slam. Just goes wide there.
Point. Two, three. Side out. 3-2.
Great cross-court shot there from Yufei Long. Now, Broden, tell me about early in a singles game like this. It's evenly poised. How do you get those early points to pull away, especially when you're playing games to 11 like we are in this pro women's draw? Great cross-court shot there from Yufei.
More when you're going at the start with your singles, etc. and all that, you've worked out where the weaknesses of the other player and what you're going to do with their shot. You'll obviously go after it to start with, but it's more consistent to start making sure that you can utilise on each point.
As we see an early timeout there from Sahra Dennehy. We'll cut to a very short break and be back with you with more pro women's bronze medal action.
Side up.
Now cross court couldn't fall. So Sahra slowly eating into that
3-6.
4-point deficit she was at. 3-6, so very tight here in game one. Just wide there. Now, Broden,
Point.
your team played in minor league pickleball national champs last night. You went up in the Duper 18 category. Now, tell the viewers at home a little bit about minor league pickleball.
So minor league is the exact same format as the MLP, but you've just
4-6.
got that any regional player can play it from word go. You have it that you'll have your local destinations play against each
Side
other.
up.
So there was multiple in Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia. All right, when you play and you have your regional events, if you end up coming in your medal situation of first, second or third, you're then invited to
6-4.
the nationals. And then all of those teams will then play out in their pool categories as well.
Fantastic drop shot there from Long.
Point.
Absolutely amazing. She'll take a 7-4 lead now. Now, Broad, minor league was
7-4.
a lot of fun. As you said, it's the same format as Major League Pickleball Australia. See a bit of a different
Side out.
serve there from Yufei. A bit of the higher serve, aiming for
4-7.
that back left corner. Just wide there. Now, Broden,
Point.
tell us about the vibe of minor league pickleball. Obviously, it's the same format as Major League Pickleball, but slightly different at the different duper levels, hey?
Yeah, 100%.
5-7.
Completely different level with the dupers and all that as well. Positive of it is as well, you're choosing your own team from the start, so then you can have your vibe and all that between your crew, understand each other and all
Side
that.
up.
Some players can be more vocal than others. All right, they get pumped up. You'll have some teams that are just there for a bit of fun, etc. and all that. You also have it where some of the lower teams
7-5.
will end up in the Duper 12s and 14s. You dress up, etc., have your team colours on and everything. All right. Whereas your higher ones are playing there, trying to make sure that they can get through to those finals and all that.
They're talking about getting
Point.
pumped up in the team format, Broden. Over here on grandstand court, two players that are rather quiet. Not a lot of, big come-ons and that we were seeing from the pro men's finals. We've seen very
8-5.
quiet Yufei Long serving now with the 8-5 lead, and also quite a quiet play in Sahra Dennehy. Both just going about their rhythm as Yufei.
Side out.
Very uncharacteristic mistake on that backhand. Two very quiet players here on grandstand court, just going about their business, trying to claw their way for this bronze medal
5-8.
match here. Great cross-court backhand from Sahra. Now 6-8 here in game one. Obviously, we'll be playing to 3 games if required here in this Championship Sunday bronze medal match. Sahra Dennehy, a fantastic player that's smashed herself onto the
6-8.
scene here of especially being a singles specialist, but a fantastic player across the board all around Australia. That one landed in.
Point.
Great shot there from Sahra with that backhand. It might have just clipped that far line. Pretty far to see from our angle here, Broden.
7-8.
Fantastic battle there. They'll go back to
Side
Yufei
out.
Long with the 8-7 lead. Now, Broden, here, close one here in game one. What are your thoughts as a player when you're playing singles? Tight one like this, how do you close out those last few points you need?
When going through for
8-7.
these last couple of points, you should be ended up going into your rhythm, etc. and all that. You'll find out now which shots are working, which way the player's moving as well.
Great shot there from Yufei
Point.
Long. And you, Broden, you were saying about those shots?
In saying that, you'll see with some of
Timeout
the
called.
girls, most of them are really trying to go after their shots from the baseline. And a couple of points now, the girls have both come into the net. They've been successful with their winning points at the net as well. So they're coming in at the right time and making sure they're dominant in that court.
So we see a timeout called there. Yufei Long with the 9-7 score, I believe. Now we'll go to a very short break and be back with you at end of game 1 here in this pro women's singles bronze medal match.
Here. You're right, Sahra. Right, Yufei. Good. 9-5.
Great cross-court shot there from
Side
Sahra.
out.
Now it was, apologies for this score there. It's 5-9 now, Sahra's serve. Now looking at one of our favourite things to talk about in the commentary booth and across Pickleball,
7-9.
Broden, tell me a little bit about the dupers of these players.
Sahra's
Set up.
got, at the moment, currently, she's got a 5.4 duper, and we've got Yufei that's got a 5.6 duper. All right. So technically, when you look at it and you go on pen and paper,
9-7.
Yufei's got this match. But when the girls are that close and it's 0.2 the difference, it does not make that much when you're on playing with these pros.
Point.
And it's all well and good to have a fantastic duper, isn't it, Broden? But you got to back it up on court, don't you? So it might have a rating, but what you do on court is what makes a difference.
10-7.
Now, Yufei with the 10-7 lead here. Just goes long on that far
Side
side.
up.
Sahra saved game point there. Now she'll have the serve up 7-10 as we go retrieve that ball that's gone flying.
Seven 10.
Just
Side
wide
out.
there from Sahra. That'll go back to the Yufei serve. Up at 7-10 here, looking to close out game 1. Is
10-7.
the 6th seed from Shenzhen. And she's done it.
That's point and first game, ladies.
Game 1 goes to Yufei Long in this bronze medal match. Now we'll take a very short break and be back with you with game 2 action in this pro women's singles bronze medal match. And here
good,
we are back
Yufei?
in game 2.
Right, Sahra.
Dennehy serving on
0-0.
the far side. As the serve
Side
goes
out.
slightly long there. Little smiles there from both
0-0.
players looking to try something a little different.
Side out.
Now, if you're a pickleball addict like the rest of us, you'll know that there's championship court happening right on next to us, Broden. What is happening on championship
0-0.
court of this championship Sunday?
We've got the women's doubles over here at the moment. We've got Andy
Side out.
and Jamie at the moment playing against Rose and Summer. All right. They're having an intense game over there at the moment, going back and forth.
Fantastic games there in the
0-0.
gold medal match on championship court. As we see they're just starting and we're in game 2 here. Great shot there from Dennehy. Yufei Long.
Side out.
Wow, shocked with that one landing in.
0-0.
Still at 0-0 here, so slightly tighter in this game too. Both players now fully ready and into this game, sorted.
Point.
Ready to get going. 1-0. Dennehy takes first points off the board.
1-0.
As we see a great shot down the line there from Yufei. Broden, tell me a little bit about how this game here on Grandstand Court differs a bit to our men's singles that we just saw on Championship Court, in the difference between women's and
0-1.
men's singles.
You'll see mostly
Point.
for these women at the moment, most of their hitting's happening from the baseline at the moment. If they're able to get to the net, that's when they're crunching it, which Sahra's done
1-1.
a couple of times, been unsuccessful on one of them. Whereas in our men's match before, it's return and in straight away. You want that dominant stance at the net. You want to put the other person under pressure, trying to get it back so that you got your serve straight away. All right, that's the only way you can get those points each time.
Fantastic shot
Point.
from Yufei. And of course with the men's we see the 6'3", 6'4" Harrison Brown. What do you reckon, Broden?
He's a huge man. It's hard to get the ball past him. That wingspan is huge from him. So when he's there and he's at the net, you've got to really either try and get that drop down, or you've just got to be working him from side to side if you can get that ball
2-1.
past him.
As we see 2 quick points there from Yufei.
Point and timeout called, Yufei.
3-1 lead there from Yufei. That'll lead to a Dennehy timeout. We'll be back with you after a very short.
Side up.
Great return there from Sahra, straight into that one. That timeout clearly working for her. Now, Broden, we see Yufei sporting the Pickleball paddle, an emerging brand out of Vietnam, I believe. One of our sponsors here on the PPA Tour
1-3.
Australia. Cross-court shot from Sahra. Yufei's all over. And I can't quite see from this angle, Broden, Sahra's using what paddle, sorry?
She's using the Hyperion Yola paddle at the moment, the new 4-gen paddle, which it just gives you that
3-1.
little bit of extra with it, with the curved top as well. So that sweet spot's just a little bit higher on the paddle, makes it easier to crunch through.
Just a little bit long there from Sahra.
Point.
Now Yufei's for Collis. Same paddle, Sydney Smash captain, and her Sydney Smash captain, might I add, Mitch Hargraves is now the headline athlete for, with his new sponsorship there. A fantastic player.
4-1.
Getting, a lot of recognition from these new companies emerging with such fantastic paddles. They're able to emerge in this sport as that drive goes slightly long.
1-4.
This point's going early. Yufei with a 3-point lead here in game 2, but Sahra looking to claw that one just long
Point.
in the back there. Yep.
2-4.
Lovely
Side
shot
out.
there from Yufei. Sarah couldn't quite get that one. Do you reckon that one was landing in on the far side there, Broden?
I think that one's probably just
4-2.
going just wide. Didn't look like she wanted to fully commit to the ball and hit it, and it looked like it was maybe just going to miss.
As we see Sahra making her way to the
Side
net.
out.
Doesn't happen very often so far in this game, and worked for her there, forcing the long mistake.
2-4. Point.
It's a beautiful day here in Brisbane. All sunny, only a few clouds in the sky. Yesterday we had a little bit of rain. Got into these courts at the back. Luckily, we were able to push through, and here
3-4.
we are on Championship Sunday at the Queensland Tennis Centre. Absolutely beautiful arena. We're standing just outside Pat Rafter Arena with lots of action across today with our PPA games this morning, followed by our MLP final,
4-3.
which will be tonight. That will be between the Sydney Smash, so Yufei will be playing in that one, and the Bondi Pickleball Club, the newest MLPA team. And our Masters we'll see on Grandstand here later this afternoon with, again, the Sydney Smash, making it in both Masters and Premier, followed by the
5-3.
Brisbane Breakers, captained by Mike Newell. So fantastic MLP action across, and we have our challenger, of course, playing over on show courts. Just long.
Side out. Yeah, it's long.
Yufei seeing a bit of spin on
3-5.
that one. Haven't seen the slower shots like that yet. Now 3-5 here, only 2 points in this one, Broden. What do we see here
Side
in
up.
game 2 that Sahra's got to change to erase this deficit?
I think she's already trying to make a little bit of a change here. We've seen at least 3 to 4 points now that she's coming up to that net, trying to put a bit of pressure on. She's been successful in
5-3.
a couple of those points, but it's just getting that placement to the right spot. She's covering the net well, but there's only that one step, the difference each time. That was
Side
a great
out.
shot there down the line. Awesome passing shot. She made that motion coming forward. She wanted that ball.
3-5. Side out.
And then again, there we go.
Timeout called,
She's done
Sahra.
it now after another one with Yufei now calling a timeout. Got to change something here.
Here we go, 5-5 here in this Pro Women's Singles bronze medal match of the Queensland Pickleball Slam. We'll be back with you shortly after this short time.
You right, Yufei? 4-5.
Jason and Chris, court 6, 1 game 15.
The aggression there from Sahra, straight to
Side
the net,
out.
as you said earlier, Broden. She's changing that one up. A little bit too aggressive on that one.
Yeah, she just went for that little bit too much. She only had to roll that ball cross court and would have done
5-4.
it comfortably, but she just tried to whip with a little bit extra too much power.
You can't speak. Sorry. 5-6-4.
There's that aggression that Yufei's come to the net
Point.
straight away. Sahra nearly got it back then, all right, with predicting the right way and getting that cross-court ball. But then obviously she just popped that ball up at the end, which made it unsuccessful.
Ultra aggressive from Yufei Long, wanting to close this one out in game 2 after taking game 1 fairly
7-4.
comfortably. If it was 11-5, we're now here at 7-4 in the second.
What a shot there.
Point.
It's an awesome cross then. All right, Sahra had no idea that ball was going to drop in. She's just got a little bit of extra rip on it. Great.
Timeout called, Yufei.
With that 8-4 now, we'll have a timeout from the receiver, number 4 seed Sahra Dennehy. We'll be back with you with this bronze medal match very shortly. Now on Grandstand Court here on Championship Sunday, we'll have
right,
all
Sahra?
of our bronze medal matches across all of our formats. Over on Championship Court, you can watch the
8-4.
Pro Women's Gold happening currently. And here we are, 8-4, Yufei Long serving.
Side out.
Now what have we got coming up next game on Grandstand for bronze?
We'll have the bronze mixed match between Katie and Santosh playing
4-8.
against Mitch and Nicola. So we've got Mitch, the captain
Point.
of the Sydney Smash, with Yufei, who plays with. He'll be out here in the next match to see how he goes playing with Nicola.
5-8. Point.
Rare unenforced error there from Long. It's 6-8 now. Only 2 points in it. Here, Broden. We've got an absolute thriller on our hands.
6-8.
I reckon Sahra will take this one to a third game.
Anyone that loves the game
Point.
of pickleball wants to see a close match and get to that third set. All right, that's the important part. We've just seen Yufei actually come out. She's come out a little bit more aggressive.
7-8.
It's actually hurting her at the moment. Oh, got a lucky pick
Side
up
out.
off the net there. She's done really well to get that ball back over. All right, you can see Sahra's just going with the consistent ball and trying to get that whip going cross-court out to Yufei's backhand to come straight into the net each time.
8-7.
Once
Side
again,
out.
She's gone and put that ball straight over to the backhand again. There's her spot. That's what Sahra wants. She wants that ball going each time to Yufei's backhand. Just sets it up easier for her to crunch that forehand cross court or quickly block that backhand straight down the line.
7-8.
So we see
Side
Sahra
out.
getting to the net there early. Couldn't get that cross-court shot. Now, at the back of that side that Sahra's on, we see the sun coming in a little bit. This shade covers all the court, but that sun coming over now, I'd reckon it's a little bit hotter down that end. So if we do see Sahra take game 2 here, game 3 will be very interesting. With Yufei down back into the sun, starting game 3. Here she is. with the
8-7.
serve. 8-7 now, says head MLP referee Dave J. Of course, we're very thankful for all our Pickleball Australia referees. 9-7.
Point.
Costly mistake there from Dennehy.
9-7.
There
Point.
we go, that point. Pretty close one there. Sahra tried to get the whip down the line. Yufei was there. She was ready for it straight away and just having to block that ball back cross court. Sahra had to try and dig it out, but the ball had already gone too far past her.
And we'll have our first match point here. Yufei in this Pro Women's Singles bronze medal match. Serving for
10-7.
10-7 up. And that'll do it,
Point.
ladies and gentlemen.
And
Congratulations,
going. And
Yufei
that's
Long,
ladies.
with the bronze medal in our
Well played,
Queensland
Sarah.
Pickleball Slam Pro Women's Singles. One of the newest players on tour here in Australia, taking out bronze. She'll be very pleased with that, won't she, Broden?
Oh, 100%. It was a good little change up on that last point. She chucked a slice in, which we haven't seen at all, really, for this whole entire game. Sahra had no idea what to do with it, straight into the net.
All right, we'll take a very short break, and you can see Santosh and Katie already jumping out here, keen to get going with their bronze, start warming up. We'll be back with you very shortly with our Pro Mixed Doubles bronze medal match.